Well, we love featuring artists you should know about. Today, we're heading to Cody to chat with singer-songwriter Jillian Nordberg. Jillian's a 15-year-old singer-songwriter, guitar player from Cody. She fell in love with the music of Johnny Cash when she was 3, and she's been performing since she was 5. You can see her open for Juliette Angelo this Saturday night at the WYO Theater in Sheridan. Go to wyotheater.com to grab your tickets before they are gone. We're excited to have Jillian on the show with us. First, thanks so much for coming on.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Well, wow. On one of your latest social media posts, tell us about this. You say, not every day do you get to harmonize a George Strait song with the guy that wrote the song for George. When was this?
This was last Saturday. So we had this really cool guy. His name is Anthony Smith. He came into Cody. He writes for people like Tim McGraw, George Strait, Trisha Yearwood, Trace Adkins, all sorts of huge people. So he came to Cody. I've opened for him a couple times, so I know him personally. But he let me harmonize one of his songs, and it was really, really fun. And I enjoyed it. It was a super cool experience.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's someone to network with.
For sure.
Man, but yeah, you knew him before because I think you opened a show with him and Lacey J. Dalton a year or so back. But so was he coming to town? Or did you just go? Did he tell you to show up? How did it happen?
So he came to Cody, and he just played at one of our local venues, and the owners just called me up and asked if I would be interested, and I said sure, because I've done it for about 2 years now for him. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to. So that's kind of just how it went. The owners contacted me, and I agreed to it. So, yeah.
Wow. How do you fall in love with Johnny Cash music at the age of 3?
Oh, it was actually such a funny story. So I was in the back of my grandpa's truck. We were driving, I think, to a basketball tournament for my older sister. And I just remember Ring of Fire came over the radio station, and I just fell in love with the song from the instant I heard it. I'd never really had a song that stuck with me, I guess, and so that was like the first song that actually mattered something to me, and I was just obsessed with it as a little kid. I would go to live music events, and anywhere I could get the chance to request this song to be played, I would request people to play it. And then, so yeah, I just have always loved Johnny Cash's music. And then when I started getting into music a little more, I just started playing music by him and all sorts of things. So yeah, it worked out well. It's kind of crazy how one small moment like that could be so life-changing. But
yeah, that's crazy. And then you've been performing since age 5?
Yep, I have. Since kindergarten, so I started when I was in kindergarten, and kind of started all from there, I guess.
I mean, are your parents musicians? Or because your other siblings were in sports, you went to music? What?
We have no idea. So my dad is a musician. He does play in a band, but he just started that this year, so he's never really... So when I started, no one in my family even did music at all, so I was kind of just by myself, I guess, and I just picked it, said this is what I'm doing. I tried sports for a while, but I just preferred music, so I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and my parents just kind of backed me up behind it. But yeah, no, it doesn't really run in our genetic line at all. We have some throughout the family, but it's nothing, like, super crazy, like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, that's cool, though. You started it all for the family. That's pretty sweet. And then when did you start playing guitar?
So I started when I was 6, but I started lessons when I was 6. It didn't really work out well because I think I was still too young at the point when I tried to pick it up, so I didn't really lose interest. So I was in guitar lessons for about, I'd say, 9 months, and then I stopped. I left the guitar, and I didn't play it for like 5 years, and so I forgot everything. So I didn't remember anything I learned. But anyways, during quarantine, I decided that I would pick up the guitar, and I'm self-taught, so I taught myself everything that I know today because I had forgotten everything from beforehand. So, but yeah, I've been playing for about 4 years now, consistently, and I enjoy it. So it's been an interesting journey with it, but it's worked out well.
Yeah. Well, and you and a million other people took up the guitar during COVID. I wish I would have. Man, well, I saw you sang the national anthem at the Cody Stampede recently. How you even have a video from a year ago on your YouTube page. If you go check it out of you singing the anthem. How long have you been doing the anthem?
So I'm trying to think. With the rodeo grounds, I've only done it for 2 years now, but I've been singing the national anthem for other venues or for other places and games from the age of, I want to say, probably 8 or 9, I'd say. But yeah, I've only been playing the rodeo grounds for 2 years for the national anthem. I've only done it twice, though, only during Stampede Week. But yeah, they called me up and asked me to do it this year, and I was like, sure, I'd love to. So, yep, it was an honor getting to do it, and I really enjoyed that experience. And yeah.
Yeah, is it a different set of nerves doing the anthem?
It is actually so funny. So the national anthem, I feel, is one of the hardest songs to sing, not only because it's hard vocal-wise, but it's also, there's a lot of pressure put onto that song because it's so important to do well because you're honoring your country, right?
Yeah.
And so I get really nervous singing it, not because I'm not nervous of the people that are there. Like, I can stand in front of 15,000 people and have no issue, but I'm more scared of messing it up because it would you know, I have to honor my country, and if I mess it up, it looks like I didn't prepare it. So I don't know. That kind of freaks me out. But honestly, yeah, it wasn't too scary. I had a good time doing it. So yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Well, and I saw you do a cover of Wishful Drinking by Ingrid Andress, and then her performance the other night at the Home Run Derby. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see her on Monday night? She completely butchered the national anthem, and then she came out yesterday and said she was drunk and heading to rehab. But, I mean, I was like, it's got to be the pressure of doing that. I mean, in a stadium with, I don't know how many people are at the baseball stadium, 20, 30,000 people sitting there staring at you. But, yeah, and then if you don't do it well, just like you say, I mean, everybody on social media was just blasting her after it. But, yeah, it's not. I would not want to do that. That's all kinds of nerves. But go and check her out, Jillian Nordberg. She's on Facebook, Instagram. Go to YouTube. You can see Jillian open up for Juliette Angelo this Saturday night at the WYO Theater. Go to wyotheater.com to get your tickets. It's a general admission show, $24. Go and get them now before they are gone. How did you meet Juliette? So
this is actually a long story back. I think it was a couple months ago. Juliette came to Cody, and I was hired by an owner of a venue here to open for her. So I'd never met her before, but she came to Cody, and she played in Cody. So we met each other there. So I opened for her, and after the show, she just really liked my style of music and thought that I would fit well with her show. And so she picked me up and said that if you want to go, we can tour a little bit and go and play music, and you can open for me. And I said, yeah, I'd love to. So she kind of just picked me up in Cody out of nowhere. I didn't know her beforehand, but we became friends. So it's really cool getting to do that with her. I've really enjoyed it. But, yeah, we all met in Cody. And,
wow. And the rest is history, because now you've played a few shows opening up for her.
Yup, I have. Yup, it's super cool. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Your original music, you've wrote quite a few songs. Can you I couldn't find them anywhere. Are they out there?
So, not currently. We have a couple singles that are ready to go. They've been recorded, but they just haven't been put out yet. So I'm working on figuring that out right now. But not currently. There's nothing out there. But I do have probably enough songs to make an album. So there's a lot. But, yeah, I just have to get them all recorded. And but, yeah, some singles should be out soon. So keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Yeah. Keep your eye on Jillian. Music is coming, because you just recorded a song at Northwest Community College.
That's correct. Yep. They are super cool. They've had me a couple times to work with their students, and it's been a really cool experience getting to record in an actual studio and work with professional level people. And I've also had the opportunity to grade and critique college students, which is pretty interesting, but I've enjoyed that too. But, no, it's super fun. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and the people over at Northwest are really sweet and very, very cool people. But yeah, I'm very, very gracious for the opportunities that they've given to me. But yeah.
Yeah, and you got to record the song because you won a battle of the bands. Where was this at?
This is at the fairgrounds in Powell. It was, I'm trying to think. It was a couple months ago, and all these people from the Bighorn Basin came down, and we all competed and played original stuff. And, met some really cool people, but I ended up pulling through on the final round and won my category. So, yeah.
Okay, because I was like, was everybody mad at you? Because you're a one-woman machine, and if you're battling bands, they're like, what the hell?
I know. No, they had two separate. So there was an actual band category.
Well, that's good.
And then there was, like, small. So there was duet and single. So, yeah, there was, like, large group and small group is what I'd say. But, yeah, that would be interesting if I had to go against the full band. That would be quite scary, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, and then the bands, I'd be like, well, come on. We got a whole band here. But, whatever. So she won the Battle of the Bands and got to record some music. And, yeah, like she said, keep an eye out for it. New music is on the way. The music scene in Cody, we've had Kaylin Beasley on the show. You've played gigs at this Chamberlain Inn. I looked at their calendar. They got a bunch of artists coming. I mean, is all these people from Cody? Is it just thriving with musicians? What's going on over there?
Yes, so I don't know. I feel like in the past 2 years, it's just boomed with musicians. So we have a huge music scene here in Cody. Tons of talented musicians from all over the place. But, yeah, they all come here for some reason. I don't know. But, we have a ton of opportunity here, which is really cool, especially because of how small our town is. But it works out well. But, yeah, we have tons of musicians here and really, really great music scene, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I was amazed when I was looking at your stuff going, holy cow, look at all these shows in Cody. I didn't realize that at all.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of opportunity here.
Yeah. Because where are you playing besides the Chamberlain?
So right now I have a residency at the Silver Dollar patio. So I play every single Wednesday at Silver Dollar in Cody. But I play places like the Irma, Chamberlain all the time. I play Cassie's on the occasion. And I'm trying to think, just all over the place, honestly. But anywhere that will hire me is what I like to say. So it kind of switches up. But, yeah, I have a residency right now at the Silver Dollar. So I play there every single Wednesday from 6 to 8 o'clock. But, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you can see Jillian Saturday night. She's opening the show for Juliette Angelo. So get there early. WYO Theater, WYOtheater.com. Go and get your tickets now before they are gone. Because, I mean, you guys have pretty much sold out every one of these shows, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done really, really well, especially in Wyoming. I found that we usually do extra well in Wyoming. But, yeah, we sell a ton of tickets, and it works out really great.
Yeah, because Juliette does a Patsy Cline tribute. And then what are you playing your original stuff? Are you playing covers? What are you doing, Jillian?
I'm playing a lot of originals, but I'll also have some classic country in there, like Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, of course, maybe some Merle Haggard, we'll see, but mostly old country and original stuff.
Yeah, so go and let's see here. I think the show starts at 7 o'clock is when Jillian will take the stage. So get there at 7, and then Juliette will take the stage. It says at 8 o'clock. Go to WYOtheater.com. You get tickets, $24 per person, or $45 for a VIP, which gets you in the first 2 rows of the theaters. And also you can get an autographed show poster from both the ladies. So that'd be pretty cool. I mean, yeah, you played at the Babcock in Billings, the Pub Station. You played in Cody. What's been your favorite show with Juliette so far?
I have to say the Babcock Theater was definitely my favorite. It was just such a life-changing experience, I feel, because it was such a great venue because it's so large, and I'm not used to playing places that are that big, so it was pretty interesting, but definitely an experience of a lifetime. It was a double-decker theater, so there was like an upper level, which is really crazy, getting to sing and look up at that, which is so weird for me because I'm used to playing like these small hometown theaters and venues, but that's definitely been my favorite because, I don't know, it was just a really cool historic theater, and I just really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, the Babcock's cool. The WYO is kind of like the Babcock, but I think that it's not as big, but and a little newer because the Babcock, is kind of like a classic old school theater in Billings if you haven't been there, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. I've seen a few shows there. You opened for Lacey J. Dalton. We had her on the show. Boy, what a wonderful lady. You said she gave you some advice. What did she tell you?
I'm just trying to remember. It's been over a year, or pretty close to a year now. What did she say? She's just talking about just being careful of the industry and making sure that you find people that are good to trust. And she was just giving me a lot of information on just what to look out for and what to be careful of. And that was really useful, pretty eye-opening. But yeah, she's a super sweet lady. It was super cool getting to meet her and hear all of her life experiences and all sorts of things. But yeah, no, that was really cool. I enjoyed meeting her.
Yeah, she could tell you stories all night long. She's been in the business forever, it seems like. But yeah, what a nice lady. We had her on the show, and she was great. What are you going to do when summer's over? I mean, you've had one heck of a summer.
Well, I have to go back to school, sadly.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I miss school. School's good. I have to go back, and I'll be a sophomore this year, so I have a couple more years. But going back to school, I'll probably still be playing some gigs. It will slow down a little bit. It won't be quite as busy as it is in the summer, but I'll definitely still be playing. Working my day job and probably just, living life here. Not much, but yeah, winter slows down a lot, especially in the music industry here. But you know what? It works well.
Yeah, once all the tourists are gone, slows down a little bit. Yeah, and then you gotta go back to school. I was like, man, that's gonna be a bummer.
It's okay though. It's okay. Then I get to go see my friends every day, which works out well. So.
Yeah. Well, go see Jillian Nordberg this Saturday night, YO Theater. She's opening for Juliette Angelo. Go and get your tickets at yotheater.com. Like she says, they've all sold out. So let's pack the place. Go and get your tickets now before they are gone. We have an original song, Last Laugh. Tell us about the song, Jillian.
So this is a song that I wrote a couple months ago. It's been featured on news stations and it's being played on radio stations around the Bighorn Basin right now, but it's been all over the place. It's kind of, I don't know, it's worked out well for me, but it's all about just getting the last laugh of the situation, and as it is in the song title, but that's the best explanation I can give, and yeah.
Well, here it is, the last laugh. It's Jillian Nordberg. Go see her Saturday night, YO Theater. Go to yotheater.com, get your tickets. Jillian, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
It's KIX 96.5.